Okay, welcome back. We're continuing our corporate conversations here, and we're going to sort of move on to the hospital space. We have Ankit Thakker, Chief Executive Officer at Jupiter Life Hospitals, and they're with us now to talk about numbers. Ankit, great to have you with us here. Thank you very much. You've reported a steady set for the first quarter. Occupancy has surged to 64%, and average revenue per occupied bed has also improved. So, Ankit, let's start talking about which of the three hospitals has led to the bulk of the improvement in matrices, and if you can give us a sense for each on both the occupancy and the average revenue per occupied bed.
Right. So, good morning. Thank you for having me. On the occupancy front, yes, on the blended level, we have about 64% this quarter, with Thane and Pune being more matured facilities. Thane is reporting about 70% occupancy in the quarter, with an ARPOB of about 67,000. Pune, we just added some beds last year. We have added 22 more beds on 1st July this year. So it has a little expanded base of capacity. Currently, it is reporting 63% occupancy with around 59,000-60,000 of ARPOBs. And Indore is at 57% occupancy currently, which is our newest facility, about 3 years old, with an ARPOB of 46 or 1,000.
All right. Hi, Amit. Good morning and good to see you in. What's the guidance on ARPOB from here on? You're close to around 60,000. Where is that number headed?
So I think for Thane and Pune, we'll probably just see inflation-linked growth in ARPOBs. Whatever is a good number according to you for inflation, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever you want to plug in, could be plugged in for Thane and Pune for ARPOB growth. Indore, along with inflation, also has a little bit of scope for increase in ARPOB based on case mix optimization. So Indore should see a little faster growth in ARPOB. Over and above inflation.
Got it. Let's get a couple of crucial numbers from a stock market perspective, since we have understood, the ARPOB as well as the current occupancy. Last year, you grew by 20%. For this year, give and take everything, you're adding some beds as well. The mix is changing. What kind of a growth can you deliver for FY25? Point number one. And I think in the next few years, you're looking at taking the margins up by around 200 to 300 basis points towards around 25%. But for the near term, what should that number look like? Will it stay in this vicinity of 22 to 23%?
So, in terms of margins in hospitals, it is kind of a natural life cycle. It is not that I'm trying to do something or I will pull a rabbit out of my hat. It is an evolutionary process of a new hospital. With Thane and Pune being mature, we believe that a matured hospital should deliver something around 25% of margin. Indore being new and still, kind of not really there, it has a little bit of dilutive effect on the margin. So once Indore also starts, moving into that matured zone category, then even on a blended level, you should see mature margins that is around 25%.
Okay. Got that. So it's a good way to think about it. So let's talk about the new hospitals, right? The Dombivli Hospital. Could you provide us with a status update? You've acquired land to build another one in Pune. So that'll be the fifth one. Right. Just a status update there as well?
Yes. So Dombivli, the construction is on. We have pretty much come on the ground level. The basement construction is over, which is about 30% of the building. We are on track as far as construction in Dombivli is concerned, ready to start operations maybe end of next financial year, beginning of the year after. Pune, the land is signed. We are under planning and regulatory approval stage. We believe in the next quarter or two, we should have all the permissions under our belt, and we should be able to begin construction in Pune as well. Both these hospitals are going to be 500-bed hospitals.
500 each, right?
500 each, yes.
Okay. So, and this would be up and running by, what's the timeline?
So end of 26, beginning 27, Dombivli, 1 year after Pune.
Okay. And by then, what would be the total bed capacity?
So once all these are on, then we'll be at 2,200 beds.
Okay, 2,200 beds by once the Dombivli and the Pune hospital are also up and running. We've got Ankit, just to come back to you. So for the full year F5, just near term, for the full year FY25, what kind of top line growth should we expect?
So first quarter, I think we have about 17-18% growth in top line. It seems to be holding on. Yeah, but I think the year should hold on.
Okay, around 17-18% growth for the full year as well. We'll leave it there, Ankit. Good conversation. Thank you very much for joining us here on CNBC-TV18. That's Jupiter Life with some perspective on the business and numbers going forward.